What a lovely morning day video to see this Alfredo Mancuso making a movie, but also speaking about what it is to have a business, to run a business, and to do so many things, and to have a big heart. That's a very great thing. But I also know, and I hope he noticed, that actually the CBD oil will help him. So he will be able to manage around that way. Yep. So, what else to say, to do, or to think about? That is the healthy thing, and it's a way to get by, to actually, when you keep pedaling so much, when you have a business like that, that it actually it's a lot of work, no doubt about that. Even though you have a lot of workers, helpers, or whatever, I do not know how you're feeling about one of your other business owners, but I think it's like sliding and going sideways, and the only thing you need is to ask yourself, how is this running? How much work am I doing when the other ones are like more partying and totally all the time? Yeah, come, afsted. I think that is proper to see it like that. How, and can I do this myself? Am I able to run it for myself? And if I do that, would it actually mean that I could be a little less concerned about the other business member, or whatever you can call that? Well, to a certain point, I think, because if you know about something like with addictions, and for some people they are actually getting off it. I'm speaking about experience, I'm speaking about, yeah, I have experience. I have been myself, long time ago, a totally alcoholic, and it was hard to get by, to get up again. But actually, I think it's what it is now. It's the 10th years, maybe. It's about 10 years I've been totally and still am alcohol free. And that is come, oi! That is actually, there is only, it is only a plus. So if you have someone who's addicted and like making time on, time off, and it actually do you a little worried. If you have a company, first I suggest you have a talk with a fellow human who you are running a business with, and second, if you got into any agreement, like, first thing was to low down and all this process thing. And if it was not going, and it was still like, okay, I'm gonna give you a try once more because you are a nice guy and blah blah blah. But when you get to a point where you actually can see and you can feel this is not working, what am I going to do? Or whatever, on lots of other things, then it will go into whatever you do, and it will sit like a splinter. It's a hard thing, even if it's someone you have been knowing for years and you really love this person. But I also think you have to see it, well, what am I going to do? Do I have to put this person in what do you call that? In a special clean out thing? Or do I have some people I could like get with him, and then he could just take off until he was totally clean, and then just move, because it takes a lot of time, and they may fall in the water like you say sometimes, but hey, oh hey, hello, kom nu her højre, kom. That's my girl, yeah. And it can take a lot of time, but if the person who actually was addicted, alcoholized, or in other kind of ways at something that they could no longer handle, and it was draining down the business, then you just have to let go. But at least I think it's probably to try. I don't think it's good to come out with this hey yo, because we can see that through time that it doesn't work, and maybe it will get worse for people. So maybe it's just time to know, just you can say like, this is not the last or the final warning, but this is actually what is needed for me to still be moving on. And I have this, so if you go into this clear program or cleaning program, you will still be on. You will still be with me. Or I will, if you're not doing it, you will just be hanging like a side effect, you might say, and I cannot live with that. And I think that's taking consideration if you have business and you're doing as much as you're doing, and the other part is doing what the other part is doing, but it's all the time partnering and telling, well, I don't think I'm gonna drink tonight, and then you can see it anyway, and it's just like, maybe it doesn't matter to you, but if you look the business, if you feel yourself, and if you come to that conclusion, it is actually also this it's hanging too much in the other things I'm doing, then you need to let go of that. And if you have the strengths, if you have the things that will actually be like that, the person can get help, that the person can get in some type of cleaning program, and coming away from where the person is. Of course, it's always the environment. When you are in the environment, the same people in and out, and the same thing, and it's very easy, and so on and so on. So totally that, I think it would be best. Well, the other thing is, if you know about this cannabis plant, because there are lots of sorts, lots of variation, and for those who are not smoking because they don't like it, or it's just like that's not their cup of tea, you might say. Then you can have it in lots of other ways. You can have it in your food. You can have some oil, cannabis oil, and there is lots of grades, or what you can say, volumes that it actually have been made. So it fits to very, very many things, and you can do that if you have anything with your body. Then you are using Google or YouTube, and then you write your health issue, part of the body or inner part, and after that following with cannabis. Then there was actually have been made video that explain how, when, and what type of, man, it's so great. So that is my suggestion to you if you have any health issues. Also, there have been made some special, I just think I will pronounce that as cream. You know, something you can get on your skin and all that. But it's also, if you have any injury, you can use this cannabis outside, like you don't have to eat it. But you can use it, and you can put it on where it actually, it's not so good on your body. And it will go in and it will do about that. It will go in and it will do its thing. So please check it out. Check this cannabis oil out. And now I can see the lens got a little. I'm just gonna do this fast. Well, thanks for the video, Alfredo Mancuso. It was like it finally got out at a positive way. Thanks for that. And to the rest, thanks for all the new videos. Maybe some I have not been seeing all of them, but anyway, thanks to you. So stay healthy, stay positive, keep pedaling, and the best regard. Hold on. Remember the cannabis oil, and best regard from here. Bye.